stones in the gallbladder. So these stones are nothing but concretions. Okay? Usually they form inside the gallbladder. And the terminology is known as cholelithiasis. And there is another terminology called choledocholithiasis. So what is choledocholithiasis? How does it differ from cholelithiasis? As I said, cholelithiasis is stone in the gallbladder, whereas choledocholithiasis are presence of stones in the common bile duct. Okay? So what are the signs and symptoms of this cholelithiasis? Usually the gallstone disease, usually they are having 4 stages. So what are these 4 stages? One is lithogenic state, in which conditions favor the gallstone formation. That is known as lithogenic state. Another stage is asymptomatic gallstones. In spite of having stones in the gallbladder, patient may remain asymptomatic. So second stage is asymptomatic gallstones. And thirdly, symptomatic gallstones, which is characterized by episodes of biliary colic. Symptomatic means patient usually complain of colicky type of pain, usually located in the right hypochondriac regions, which is known as biliary colic. And lastly, complicated cholelithiasis. So what are the complications of these gallstones? So complicated cholelithiasis that can happen within the gallbladder, in the common bile duct, and outside the common bile duct. So symptoms and complications that result from effects occurring within the gallbladder or from stones that escape the gallbladder that will be lodged in the common bile duct. So what are the characteristics of symptomatic gallstones? That includes sporadic and unpredictable episodes. Usually, as I said, that patient complains of pain which is localized to the epigastrium or right upper quadrant, that is hypochondriac regions, right hypochondriac regions. Sometimes this pain radiating to the right scapular tip of right scapular regions. And usually this pain, it begins postprandially, that means after the meal. Is often described as intense and dull type, which last usually for 1 to 5 hours, increases steadily over 10 to 20 minutes, and gradually pain will be subsided. That means it will wane in due course of time. Usually it lasts for 1 to 5 hours. Pain which is constant, not relieved by emesis, antacids, defecations, flatus, or positional changes, and sometimes accompanied by diaphoresis of nausea and vomiting. There might be sometimes non-specific symptoms like indigestion, dyspepsia, belching, or bloating. So this is the characteristic features of biliary colic that occurs in symptomatic cholelithiasis. Patients with lithogenic state or asymptomatic gallstones, they have no abnormal findings on physical examinations. And you have to distinguish uncomplicated biliary colic from acute cholecystitis. That means inflammation of the gallbladder. So there are symptomatic gallstones. And that characteristics are similarly, there is another condition called acute cholecystitis.